Greetings! In this video we'll show you the locations of the designated service animal relief areas in Disney's Hollywood Studios theme park. At the time of filming, the park guide map showed 4 service animal relief areas. We'll begin with the first relief area that you'd encounter inside the park. Then we'll move counterclockwise through Hollywood Studios. We'll discuss details such as surface materials, sun exposure, and proximity to crowds and restrooms. To help orient you, we'll show modified Google Maps alongside the video footage. We've marked approximately where the video footage begins, as well as the locations of the service animal relief areas and nearby restrooms. The small paw prints show the general direction that we've walked. We'll start on Hollywood Boulevard, not far from Disney's Hollywood Studios entrance. Before reaching the crossroads of the world, turn left and walk toward the photo and pin store. Follow the path to the First Aid Center. Walk beneath the trellis and past the Braille map. Turn right to find the first service animal relief area. It's tucked out of the way next to a cast member entrance and across from the First Aid Center. The narrow strip of dirt and mulch is one of the smaller relief areas. At the time of filming, this area was in full sun except for a small area partly shaded by a small tree. This relief area likely remains sunny unless the building casts a shadow later in the day. At night, the relief area is illuminated by a centrally located spotlight. We didn't notice dog waste bags at any of the service animal relief areas in this park, but trash cans are usually placed nearby, as is the case here. In our video description, you'll find a link to biodegradable waste bags with a refillable dispenser that we like. We've also linked to other items you may find helpful when traveling with service animals, such as a collapsible, BPA-free dog bowl with carabiner clip and water bottle holder, and a dog first aid kit. You can pop into the First Aid Center if you need water for your service animal or for yourself. 2 wooden benches are close by. One bench was fully shaded at the time of filming. Except for cast members coming and going during shift changes, this area tends to be quiet. The location of the service animal relief area and the First Aid Center isn't convenient unless you're entering or leaving the park. Speaking of going, let's retrace our steps to the crossroads of America. Restrooms are located across the street beyond the stroller and wheelchair rentals. Depending on the time of day, the restrooms outside the park entrance may be a less busy option. There are no designated service animal relief areas in the Sunset Boulevard area, so we'll resume our trek at the boundary between Animation Courtyard and Toy Story Land. Just before entering Toy Story Land, turn right. Heading toward the green gate, look to your right where you'll see a service animal relief area beside the cast member entryway. Like the previous one, this service animal relief area consists of dirt and mulch and is away from the main foot traffic. The area is more spacious than the first one. Bushes and landscaping offer some privacy, and the trees provide an escape from the sun throughout the day. At night, a series of dual lampposts light the area. There are no benches in the vicinity, possibly because the cast members and Toy Story characters need unobstructed access to the nearby gate and entryway. You may want to avoid this area when the Green Army men march from one end of Toy Story Land to the other end. They enter or exit near the service animal relief areas on either side of the land.
Hey, howdy, hey! You think playing with toys is fun? Ha-ha! Darn tootin', it's the best!
The closest restrooms and drinking fountains are located by the entrance to Pixar Plaza on the right, or you can find restrooms and drinking fountains at the far end of Toy Story Land.
Hey, howdy, hey! My name is Woody. You new to these parks? Well, I hope you enjoy playing with toys, because it's playtime!
As you exit the service animal relief area, if you turn right, you'll pass a trash can with a primary color scheme that signals the transition to Toy Story Land.
Did you see that? That sure is
Continuing through Toy Story Land, we find another service animal relief area just beyond alien swirling saucers. It's on the right along the outskirts of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. This relief area reminds us of a mini golf course hole. The twisting concrete walkway leads to an exposed patch of artificial grass. The surrounding landscaping affords partial privacy and creates a buffer from any passing crowds. If noise or crowds are a concern, avoid this area when the Green Army men march through Toy Story Land. They enter or exit through the popsicle stick gate just beyond the service animal relief area. There's no refuge from the sun or elements in this area. The closest restrooms and water fountains are across from the Buzz Lightyear statue and alien swirling saucers. You can find benches near the restrooms and Toy Story attractions. At night, several single lampposts from the two adjoining areas light the relief area. Since there are no designated service animal relief areas within Galaxy's Edge, our next stop is at the corner of Grand Avenue and Commissary Lane. This is the most centrally located, and probably the largest, service animal relief area in Hollywood studios. Its corner location beside the restrooms also makes it the busiest. The surface of the relief area consists of dirt and mulch. We suspect that many service animals will appreciate the industrial fire hydrant, as well as the bushes and small trees that provide shade. A metal fence borders the relief area, and an alley between the relief area and the restrooms connects to additional restrooms on the Echo Lake side of the adjacent buildings. A dual lamppost illuminates the area at night. A bench sits in front of the lamppost, and a trash can is located across the walkway near Baseline Tap House. Those 4 designated service animal relief areas are not your only options. According to Disney's website, service animals can use any outdoor open area for relief as long as the owner picks up after the animal and leaves the area clean. Disney requires that service animals be under the control of the owner and remain on a leash or in a harness at all times. Disney defines service animals as any dog or miniature horse trained to do work or perform tasks for the benefit of an individual with a disability. For more information, see our video description where we've posted a link to Disney's services for guests with service animals. If you found this video useful, please like and subscribe and watch the other videos in this series or our other travel-related videos.